Welcome, Earthly Souls, to my page, Earthly Soul Tarot. If you are new here, my name is Daniel, and today we're going to be doing a collective reading, okay? So, of course, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, you guys, and remember, these readings are timeless, okay? So they can resonate whenever, wherever. So let's go ahead and jump in, alright? I'm just going to give these cards a shuffle. Spirit, what do we need to know today? What does collective need to know? What do we need to hear? I'm sorry, guys. My puppies are in here. They're growing, so they're making a lot more noise. Okay, so let's pull a few cards here for you, okay? And I'm not gonna be reading reverse today. I'm just gonna be reading regular. So you're getting the Page of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, let's get a few more. And the Ace of Cups. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I wanted one last card. Okay, so I do see here you reaching some sort of end point almost. Okay, it definitely seems like you are almost finished going through some sort of inner transformation, okay? This has a lot to do with emotional healing, healing past traumas, stuff like that. You could have recently mended some relationships or tried to at least, but it seems like there's this energy of you finally getting close to a finish line, okay? It seems like you're working very hard within like your material life too, like your career. You're pushing very hard, right? Jasper. Sorry, guys. My puppies are, they're becoming little devils. Okay. Where was I? So it definitely seems like you are approaching some sort of finish line. Okay. Emotionally, and I do feel like where you are headed, collective, it's a very beautiful image because this is you being abundant, finally breaking free from a toxic pattern, behavior pattern, maybe a thought pattern. You could also be meeting somebody that's not for all of you, but for some of you, you could be attracting a very healthy partner. But this is just you finally breaking through. You're like making some sort of like breakthrough. The Two of Wands is here in your underlying energy here, the Two of Wands. So there could be a decision that you have to make that comes right before you finish this cycle, okay? And then the Three of Pentacles as an underlying energy as well. And this decision is going to cause you to kind of start working towards something, okay? You're going to start working towards a new project or like a new, again, this is a new chapter you're stepping into, so it's going to bring new endeavors, and I do see you stepping into that, but in a much more, healed version of yourself, which is very beautiful. Spirit, what are we stepping into here? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? And the Two of Wands. What is the decision, and what is this new endeavor? Like, my puppies are making a lot of noise right now. Oh, one's trying to escape. Okay, so you're getting the Three of Wands, okay? And I feel like this goes hand in hand with the decision card here. So I feel like for some of you, you could be deciding on how to move forward in your life. You could be deciding on a partner or deciding on where you want to live, okay? And then why is the Three of Pentacles here? What is the new endeavor that we are stepping into, Spirit? What is the new, okay. The Eight of Cups. So this new endeavor, new project that you're going to be stepping into after you make this decision is going to have to require you to leave something behind, okay, or let go of a certain, like I said, a certain toxic pattern that you had, something that you seemed to be a little bit attached to. But this new project, and it could be a creative one, we do have like a creative image right here, is going to allow you to break free from those toxic patterns, okay? So your creative energy, I'm hearing, is also going to be very, very good for you these for these next few weeks, because it's going to be very supportive energy for you. The Four of Wands, I feel like there's something coming that you are going to fall in love with, collective. It could be a person, like I said, for some of you, this is a romantic person coming into your life. But this is the energy of something that just feels right. Okay, the Four of Wands, something that feels so natural to you that you literally see yourself just having it in your life for forever, for the rest of your life. Okay, I'm getting like heavy like marriage relationship energy from this, so you could be meeting somebody. Okay, I'm seeing like a new family, like meeting new people that are going to become kind of like soul ties. I'm hearing like soul contracts. I don't know, like these are people that you've known for lifetimes. Okay, Jasper, sorry guys, he's going crazy, he's trying to get out. The King of Wands is popping up in your energy. Okay, this is passion, this is you know, taking action as well. And then the Empress, which is beautiful. These are completely opposite energies, but at the same time they're in the same like tier. Okay, I do feel like you're about to step into a very balanced state of being. Okay, and you're going to be able to not only be practical but also be emotionally, you know, sympathetic and kind and caring and giving. Okay, with people. The angel number 111 could be very significant for you right now. Let's see, what else? What else is coming up for collective spirit? Jasper! Sorry guys, he's ridiculous right now. He's ridiculous right now. What else is coming up in collective's energy, spirit? What can we know? What do we have to know? Okay, the Fool card is coming up. So spirit is waiting for you. I feel like waiting for you to take a risk. Okay, there could be something coming up that is going to require you to act a little bit different than you're used to. But it's gonna be very good for you. This is like almost like a test, I want to say, to see how ready you are to grow. Okay, so I feel like for a lot of you this could be like, I feel like, I don't know why I'm getting like a moving environment energy. Okay, and like I said with the Two of Wands earlier, you could be moving or thinking about where you want to live. I feel like there's an opportunity coming your way where you can get up, pack up and leave and go somewhere else, but it is kind of going to be a risk. But I feel like it's going to be a beautiful risk, because this change in environment is actually going to really help you. This could also be where you meet your soulmate. Okay, where you meet the person that you're going to end up marrying. Is what I'm hearing. Oh, the cards went crazy. That's confirmation. Okay, the Hermit is popping up here. I do feel like you kind of want to stay in your bubble, and you are kind of enjoying where you're at right now, and so that's why this risk is going to feel very scary to you, because you're so much in your comfort zone right now. It's like you're unbothered, right? You are unbothered. You know that you're so close to ending a sort of cycle. You know that you're on the right path, and so you feel as if there's nothing much else you can do until the next chapter comes. Okay, which is fine. Like, you know, take all the time you need to rest and to make sure that you have enough energy to deal with the next chapter. But I do feel like Spirit wants you to be careful to not get too comfortable in this comfort zone, because again, this risk, this decision that you're going to be making is going to require you to be bold and to act, you know, outside of your comfort zone and step outside of the box. And so make sure that you are also getting used to the uncomfortable energy as well, and not just, you know, not getting too used to the comfort. Okay, but like I said, take all the time you need right now to enjoy the moment. Just make sure that it doesn't stay embedded in you, you know what I mean? The Six of Cups, as I say that, yeah, make sure that you leave this want to be in your comfort zone, that you move on from it. You don't leave it hanging around. Okay, the Eight of Wands, because there is going to be change coming, collective, and I'm telling you that when it happens, when you make this decision, things are going to happen fast. It might be a little bit intimidating, and it might be a lot for some time. Okay, I do feel like at some point you are going to get a little bit overwhelmed, and want to kind of go back into like hermit mode. But Spirit's like, no, there's work to be done. Justice, there is work to be done, and there is a reward waiting for you that you need to work for. Okay, so get ready, collective, because this is going to be a wild ride, but it is going to be very life changing. Okay, I do see that. I'm talking change of environment, change of career, new relationship, okay? Meeting a soulmate, meeting new people that are actually going to be your soul family. Like, this is amazing energy. You have the Nine of Swords popping up in your energy here for your future. And so there might be something here, and the Ten of Swords. Okay, there might be something that you are going to not be able to handle, okay? And you're going to decide to just be finished with it. And I see it being something that has to do like with your I'm getting like transportation or like messengers, something about movement, something about moving and moving energies. For some of you, you could, I don't know why I'm getting a random message that you're gonna get rid of like a car or something, or you're going to be getting rid of or changing your phone number. Something about like, something about changing your this is like an energy of like transportation message. I don't know, it's a really weird message. Sorry guys, I cannot really relay the message so great. Can we get some clarity? Spirit, the Seven of Pentacles. Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. I feel like some of you are going to be getting rid of things that people gave you that you've realized are causing you a lot of unnecessary stress. Okay, I see here like in this image we have like the Ten of Swords is usually, like we see it as a negative card, but in this case I'm seeing it as a very positive release card, right? The Ten of Swords is like you've had it, you're done, and you're letting go of it. We do have a fire right here kind of cleansing some sort of energy, okay? So I do see you realizing that something is kind of tormenting you with this Nine of Swords card. I don't know why I'm getting the message. It's like something that someone gave you. Could be a physical thing, could be trauma. Maybe somebody gave you some type of trauma. But I do see you letting go of that and finally making peace with it and letting it go, and realizing that it's still holding you back even within this new chapter. But once you let go of this, once you have this kind of like cleansing ritual going on, you're going to start seeing the benefits of that. Okay, you're going to start realizing how much you actually needed to let something go. Okay, this could even be someone for some of you, but this is just an energy of like release. Okay, I do see you doing some sort of like cleansing, releasing ritual soon in your near future. If you practice, any type of like magic or ritual work, energy work, I do see you doing that, specifically with fire. What else, Spirit? What else? The King of Swords. I'm telling you that the moment that you do that, your ability to just work and get things done is going to feel a lot easier because you're going to feel so much lighter, okay? And the purpose is going to be much clearer to you as well, collective, which I love that for you. Let's pull some oracles, okay, and see what messages Spirit wants to tell you, specific messages that maybe they want you to think about or know. And these messages are going to help you throughout this transition time in your life, okay? And as I say that, you're getting transformation and intuition. So Spirit definitely wants you to lean into your intuition for the next few days, few weeks, throughout this whole journey, okay? Let go of what you feel is holding you back, okay? If something doesn't make you feel good, then get rid of it, release it, okay? You can release it with love, with peace, but release it nonetheless. Transformation is popping up here. So again, like I said, you are going to be going through a massive change here. This is going to be life-changing, okay? Not just emotionally, but physically, completely physically life-changing as well. What else, Spirit? What else can we get here? Any other words of advice before we end it? Before we end this reading. Okay, not those then. So you're getting cut your losses, and it's funny, you keep getting the same color palette. It's very interesting. Cut your losses, okay? You are going to be making a huge shift in your life, so obviously with new beginnings, there comes a lot of losses, a lot of things that you have to let go of. Again, you are letting go of something huge here. Sorry guys, confirmation burp. So, cut your losses, make the room for the things that are going to serve you, and your new version of yourself, okay? Because you're stepping into a new and improved version of yourself, and so you no longer need a lot of the things that you held on to in the past, okay? Especially things that do not serve you. Take the risk, Remember what I told you in the beginning of the reading? Take that risk. Spirit is definitely backing you up here. The past and shadow work. And make sure that, again, you are doing your shadow work and looking at the past and then releasing it, okay? So before you do these releasing rituals, these cleansing rituals, make sure that you are making peace with the past, making peace with the things that you are letting go of, so that, you know, you're not getting rid of anything like with resentment, okay? Make sure that you are getting rid of things with as much love as possible. Even if you just have to be neutral about it, that's better than being negative about it. You know what I mean? Let's get one more oracle for you, collective, and then we will be ending this reading. I feel like there's one last message for you. Okay? So I'm just going to take one of these because too many, Spirit, too many. Higher power, okay? The last message of your reading. Trust your higher power. Trust your intuition. Trust that your higher self is guiding you throughout this new transformation, throughout this shift, okay? Things will feel scary for some time, okay? There will be moments where you feel overwhelmed, where you feel like you cannot move past something. But remember to always trust your higher self, your higher power, because you are very powerful, collective. You have come so far, okay? I feel like you've dealt with so much in the past that this new chapter is going to be all about you receiving what you're finally deserving of, okay? We did pull the Justice card earlier. You are finally receiving your karma for doing good, okay? Because I do feel like you have helped so many people, and as of now you have not seen any reward back, and not that you're angry at that, but you know, now it's, you know that it's time to receive what is yours. And so I do feel like spirit, the universe, is finally paying up, you know what I mean? So just continue to trust in yourself, continue to be your rock, your own rock. And again, you're doing an amazing job, okay? I see very, very beautiful next chapter for you, collective. So again, trust yourself, trust in the higher powers, and trust in spirit, and everything is going to be perfectly okay, and it's going to align the way that it has to, collective. All right, guys, so that is what I have for you today. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Let me know in the comments if it resonated, okay? And if you are here, of course, like the video, comment, subscribe to my channel as well. It would really mean a lot. And go follow me on TikTok as well, Earthly Soul Tarot. I post daily readings on there, so maybe you want to go check those out. Anyway, stay safe, you guys. Have a good night, good morning, wherever you are, and I love you so much, okay? I'll see you guys on the next reading. Goodbye.